Hello.
Hello, Claire.
Hello.
I phoned you.
You called me.
I called you. Okay, so we're on stream.
Does
And
this mean it's
we're
official
gonna.
because you called me?
We're official.
We're
We're
official.
so in love. Oh, this is all chaos. It's chaos.
This is so funny. I mean, we've calmed down a little bit.
We have.
Because
We're not so angry as we were yesterday. We have a
maybe,
lot of feelings. Okay.
maybe we should just play our WhatsApp voice notes to
We
everybody.
should. Yeah.
Maybe we should. No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to
Yeah.
Gamer Girl Talk with Bold and Claire. We have thoughts. We have so many thoughts.
Bold, you're quiet. I'm really loud.
You're-
Leaf saying.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Leaf, that's because I'm the best. That's just that's because I'm everything. That's why.
One second. Okay.
Harry, where have you been, Harry?
Harry's alive.
Harry's alive.
Oh, that's funny.
It's actually good that Harry's here because to get Harry's opinion on this as well will be cool.
Yes.
As a zookeeper. Yeah.
As a zookeeper, I'm gonna turn the music on a little bit so we're not sitting in the quiet. Like.
Can you all hear? Can you all hear Bold now, or is it just me?
Can you hear me? My chat isn't showing up on.
I've got the chat. Don't you worry. Make me a mod. I'll be in charge.
Great. That sounds like a great idea. That sounds like the best idea. Oh my gosh. I'll just pull it up on my phone, then I can at least read it. Hello, Claire, Marlon, Harry. What's that?
Hello.
So, everyone at this point, I assume, knows that there is a tiny little thing called the Twilight Pack that is coming out. And we have lots of feelings because I am a child, so I am excited for any content that comes out for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know that there's been a lot of sort of back and forth. I don't know if you want to look at the trailer and look at the screenshots and then share our thoughts and feelings.
Can everybody hear Bold now, by the way?
You can't hear me.
No, I don't know if they can hear you.
Oh.
Nobody's saying anything now.
Well, you know what?
We just talk anyway.
We'll just talk anyway.
We don't care.
What
You need to hear us.
me for?
What do you need to hear us for?
You have Claire.
You have me.
So silly. So silly.
Hilarious.
We're so funny. Okay, well, I'll switch over to this. And then we can receive my. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Oh my god.
Oh no, it's not your rude pictures, is it?
No. Oh my god. Everybody look at my butt.
Should we?
Free foot pics for everyone. Oh my god.
Should we abandon this stream right now?
Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine.
Harry says he can just about hear you.
You can just about hear me. Well, I don't know what to do for you, bro.
Turn yourself up.
I am up all the way. That's all you get. That's all that there is, man. That's all that there is.
Turn me down.
Well, I did turn you down.
Leaf, this is chaotic. Leaf, I think you should come and join us in our call.
Leave, come for girl talk.
Come with the girl talk.
Come for girl talk, bestie. Okay. You can tell this was really well planned out, other than the fact that I made a cute graphic.
Yeah.
So
it is cute.
I'll show you the trailer. I don't know if you can see it on stream, but
yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, cute little raccoon, Halloween stuff, which I know everyone was like, this was most of our ranting and raving yesterday, is that people are so mad at the idea that we're getting Halloween stuff, even though last year they moaned that they didn't get Halloween stuff at the Halloween pack time.
Yeah. Harry's like, are you drunk? No, we don't drink. Could you imagine if we did actually drink and got really drunk? Could you imagine?
Drunk zoo time. It's gonna happen.
Oh my god, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yeah, our big rant was like about people moaned last year. People were like, oh, can we not get real pumpkins and blah 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 blah, and now they're giving you real pumpkins and light up freaking mushrooms, and all you're doing is moaning.
Yeah, well, and like the stupid thing, like we talked about yesterday, is that no matter what Frontier gives us, people are gonna moan about it. Like they could give us a pack that had literally every animal, and they'd be like, oh my god, the like rare striped Vietnamese mouse is not in this pack. Like people are so ridiculous in this game. like
the rare striped Vietnamese mouse.
Okay, that's what people are like.
That's not what you called it yesterday. I can't remember what mouse it was yesterday. It's been upgraded.
Oh my god! Like it's just people are so like I literally seen a complaint comment on a Discord that was like, I just wish it was this other subspecies of wombat. And I was like, oh my god, calm down.
God.
It's a wombat. A wombat is a wombat for as much as we're gonna look at it. I'm just excited to get new scenery, even if some of it is like very Estan. Like
100%. This pack is built for Estan Wolf. This is an Estan Wolf pack.
Like I think they were like, hey, we miss him. We haven't seen him in a while. Let's make an entire pack for him.
Yeah, and he's already said to us like he's set up his streaming again. He's streaming this pack now.
He plugged in his second monitor now.
He's like, I'm plugged in and ready to go, girls. We were like, woohoo! Hello, daddy.
Also, I know that like maybe it's just because like I haven't been playing this game because I have no serotonin in my brain, but that stupid little like wombat gargoyle that everyone hates is possibly my favorite thing in this game now. Oh, it's so
Harry, it is. It is Harry.
It is Estan's wet dream. This whole pack, like, so good. It's so good. I'm excited.
That wombat that was just there on the picture there, that wombat.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh my god. And the bats, like, the bats are exciting because the bats are mean birds. That's what
I have seen so much chat about the bats, like the last 24 hours, whatever it's been.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, dudes, give over about these bats. Like, you know, people are moaning that they're free fly, and then moaning that they're not free fly, and then moaning that they're in a box, and moaning that they're not in a box, and da-da-da. I saw a really good video by Rudy today about like kind of explaining the use of the exhibit thing. Mm-hmm. It's like, where do you go to have free unless you're outside my house, but where do you go to get free flying bats in a zoo?
Well, and
where are they?
Even if they did have them like regular placeable habitat animals that they could just navigate the whole map if you allowed them, whose computer could run that shit?
Oh yeah,
like no one's. Like you have enough climbing animals in your zoo or enough swimming animals in your zoo, and your computer bogs the heck down. Can you imagine if it was also trying to like figure out flying? Like I from the beginning was like, I don't even care if they just give us point to point, like perch to perch. I don't care. Like
I think that's what Rudy was suggesting it might be. Yeah. It might be like point to point kind of thing. But again, like you think about the programming of that, they've got to have plankos walking through the habitat. Mm-hmm. Then they've got to have freaking Harry, stop.
Oh my god.
We're Chaos Harry. We don't need you started, right?
Oh my god, you should have been here yesterday, Harry.
Harry, you should have been in our WhatsApp chat because, God. But so they've got a program, plankos walking through it and reacting to these animals and like taking pictures and standing there and staring at nothing when you want them to stare at an animal, like, because that's what the frig they do. Mm-hmm. And kids that they do the jumping up and down thing, and then they've programmed in flying animals. Guys, you've been bitching and moaning, can I swear? You've been bitching and moaning for years about having flight in this game, like birds or whatever, and now you're getting given it, and now you're bitching and moaning that you've been given it.
You can swear all you want. Frontier is never gonna listen to this.
Imagine if they do.
Oh my god. But like
they just pop up. It's like, hey.
Stupid thing with these flying bats. Like, really, by the time you get all of the decorations and stuff in it, like when I watched Rudy's video this morning, I was like,
oh, did you watch it too?
Yeah, I was like, maybe it's not that big of a space. By the time you get all the stuff in it and a path through it for the guests, it really isn't that big of a space. And if they're going to be giving us birds in the future, which I think is pretty obvious at this point, like, there's going to be all different sizes of birds, and you want it to be big enough that you can have more than 3 birds in it. Because otherwise that's not an aviary. I just hope that you'll be able to mix the birds. Because I know in the other exhibits you can't mix them. But, I mean, that's also not the end of the world. Like, if they don't give us a null version, fine, the modders will. Leaf will do that. Thank you, Leaf, in advance for giving me a null aviary, because you know it's gonna be you or
Leaf,
next.
you need to make that like a rare Vietnamese striped mouse, please, because that's what she wants.
Yes, please. I want. That's what I need. I need the birds of southeastern Quebec pack.
Yeah.
Like, just so specific.
Southeastern Quebec.
Yeah, like
not specific there.
Yeah, that's what people like in this stupid zoo game.
Is it a flying striped mouse now?
It is the striped winged mouse bat from Vietnam.
From Southeast Quebec. From Quebec.
From Quebec. Exactly.
I mean, Harry, how big is the bat thing at Chester Zoo? Because it seems like it's not very big, but it's actually quite a big shed. I'm going to say it's a shed because it's a shed. That's what it is. Harry probably can say how big it is because it's a relatively big space. And you've got to think as well, these are birds and flying animals. They've got to fly around a space. Yeah. Come on. Like, dudes.
Also, I don't care. At this point, for me, like, the animals could really just be animated props, and I would be happy. Whose game actually comes off of pause? Let's be real here. Like, which one of you is taking your game off of pause? We know it's not happening. Like,
we know it's not Leaf. For certain. Definitely not Leaf.
Like, don't be ridiculous. You all know you play on pause 90% of the time anyway. So
yeah, I mean, who actually plays this game and builds a zoo and puts animals in it and cares for the animals?
Right?
Who does that?
Also, we all know.
Who does it?
Everyone that's like, realism. We all know that you put the animals in, you take your screenshots, and then you get rid of those fuckers. Like, you're not playing this game with animals in it anyway. So what do you care? Like, and they're like, oh my god, the bats they're confined to this box. Listen, what were you gonna do anyway? You were gonna build a box and put the bats in it.
Put the bats in it. You were gonna build fence. So even the people, hey Basic, even the people that are like, oh my god, I hope we can get like null barriers for the box. What? So you can build a fence?
Yeah, so they can build a box around it and put the bats in it.
Around it and put the bats in it. Certainly bigger than the bat caves in PC. It is. It's a big space. That bat thing.
It is.
The bat thing. That shed at Chester Zoo, which is a walk-through exhibit. It's big. It's much bigger than you think. I mean, it's hidden because it's kind of hidden behind trees and stuff, but they're bigger than you think.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I want null barriers to kind of like, so I can put fences around it.
Stupid. And like, these places are also bigger than you think because the box is, 20 by 12 by 8, which is maybe a bit tall, but again, they're going to put all sorts of birds in this in the future. But that's how big the box is, and then the box is filled with crap. So like, I don't even think it's going to be that big of a space realistically for if they give us something like a condor. Like, that's not going to fit in that box.
Exactly. But Leaf said you can overlay it with pieces. Exactly, Leaf. Yeah, you just hide it. And that's what a lot of these places things are. They're hidden anyway. You know?
And if you don't like it's so big, do the same thing we do with the exhibit boxes already. And like Leaf said, hide half of it.
Hide it.
Like, just, and if you don't like that, get a mod that just gives you the statue of the animal for your screenshot. Like, just...
I think the thing is, though, I think what's sent people into a spin is the fact that they said it's an exhibit. So people are expecting it to have like glass walls and things, and I don't think it has. I mean, I don't know if you can pause it on the back kind of screenshot thing. But hey, Cyrus, how are you?
Cyrus needed to come for Girl Talk.
I know.
I'll bring up the
because as well, we need to talk about the scenery because everybody's saying about the scenery, and yes, some pieces are really specific. But like some stuff is so generic. I mean, hello, look at the roofs we're getting. We're getting like towered roofs. Like we've wanted them for so long in this game,
and,
you know?
Yeah, and I think that there is definitely a lot of like super themed stuff. But I mean, you all act like you don't make a Halloween zoo every year anyway. Like, come on. Like, you're out here bitching about the Halloween decorations as if you don't make a Halloween and a Christmas zoo every year. But there's also a lot of generic stuff that looks like it's coming. You know, it could surprise us.
Right, so this bat picture you've pulled up now, my darling. People are saying that that's kind of like a door on the right, but I thought that was like a screen. Like on the kind of right where the mushroom is. I thought that was like a screen.
Yeah, I'm wondering if, because this clearly is where the people walk in, because this is the bumps from the curb of the natural path. So this is where they walk in. Now,
so what's the kind of metal bit with the grid on the floor? What's that bit?
Like, that's clearly
I don't get what that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. But the bats are clearly, like, there's 2 bats just flying around in here, and maybe a third one
this is kind
over
of like
here.
A mesh platform that's kind of over the top of the people, and we're kind of much higher up than we think.
Yeah, like, we're obviously at the top of it here. Now,
but saying that it's a box, like, look at there's rocks coming through the wall. It's got those stalactites and stalagmites and stuff coming, like, there's stuff put inside it that you won't get inside just a generic box.
Yeah, like, I'm sure it's decorated. It's gonna be, I assume it'll probably be pre-decorated like the other ones. But I mean, ultimately it'd be great if it wasn't pre-decorated and we decorated it all.
It'd be pre-decorated. I don't think it's gonna be.
But for the people that aren't very good at decorating, you know, are they gonna? Are they?
What are you trying to say?
You're
calling me out now.
I'm just saying. For the Claires of the world, okay, is this going to be, you know, pre-decorated or not? Because, like, obviously this is a new feeder for the bats.
Yeah, that's definitely. But it looks like a bird feeder, but it's definitely a feeder.
Like, you know what? It looks like a butterfly feeder.
It does.
It does look like a butterfly feeder. Yeah.
But that feeder, I'm presuming you'd be able to put wherever. And I also presume, how can they be like on a loop if they're going to go to the feeder? And if the keepers are going to come and fill the feeder with food, how can the animals be on a loop?
Or it's pre-decorated, right? So then they just have like a set of animations that they go through. But we'll see. And to me, honestly, I don't care. So long as we got bats that fly around, I don't care. Like, we'll get a null version from the modders if that's not an option. We can decorate it however we want, and then take your screenshot and move on. Like, who's playing this game?
Let your 20 people come into your zoo so you can take your picture.
Yeah, basic. That's the thing, is will you be able to build the habitat, or is it a pre-made? So, I mean, worst comes to worst, like I said, then the modders can give us an option that has just the bats in it and nothing else. I mean, that's worst case scenario, that's what happens.
Harry, you think that's tiled flooring, do you?
I think it's the mesh piece that's surrounded by wood that we have in the game already.
Yeah, and I think we're kind of higher up. I think this image is taken like half the way up.
Yeah.
It's got to be at the top because of the bats hanging, so it's kind of coming from the top. So that mesh piece would be over your head, which says to me that you can put anything you want inside this box or whatever it's going to be.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And I mean, what it might be is that, like, you know how in the tiny little insect boxes or whatever, it gives you like options to turn certain things on and off. It might be that, but I imagine you can put, just like with the exhibit boxes, like, you can put whatever you want in there, make it look however you want.
I think so. I genuinely think so. I think it's gonna be too big a space for them to have them pre-built. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and that's that would be a bad move on Frontier's part a little bit. Like, some parts it might be pre-made because, like, the spot like up here where they hang from, that might have like a pre-made spot or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how much of animals they actually are as compared to the animals that normally come in a box, but we'll see.
I mean, we'll see when we buy it. I mean, there's other people that will see when they get it for free next week and they're able to play with it.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like most of the people that I see moaning about this, you're not paying money for it anyway. Frontier's giving you this shit for free. So what do you even care? Why are you? It's not your $11 that's being wasted. Like, this don't be stupid. Honestly, Frontier, in my opinion, should be making more money because what they should just do is microtransactions, so they could have all of my money. I don't care. This game is my only source of serotonin. I will give you all of my money. Like,
I know.
It's stupid. Did you see the raccoon picture that we got today?
Yeah, let's have a look at that picture.
So cute. Oh my god. You know, these raccoons are about to become my entire personality.
I mean,
oh
I know I sent you the TikToks of like the self-help raccoon. I want one.
I have
I'm
a
just
deal.
gonna out there.
I have a deal with Mr. Bolt that if I ever see a raccoon in the wild and I go pss, 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 and it comes to me, I get to bring it home. Like, that's the deal.
Oh my god, there it is! Can I just say as well, like, look, yeah, Frontier needs to be Boulder Key, but look at the gates in the background. They're broken.
Well, yeah, like,
broken.
That's clearly a piece that you can do however
They're
you want.
clearly separate gates, so you can do what you want with it.
Also, I know everyone hates this style, but this raccoon statue is about to become my entire personality. It is. It's like the stupid. Everyone hated the ones that came with the conservation pack because they were like derpy fat things like this. Oh, I love it so much. It's so zoo. It's so cheesy zoo. Like, zoos and this game are made for children, you guys. Like, come on. Like, it's so funny and so cute and so stupid.
Look at it!
Oh my god, it's so fluffy. I want to die. Oh my god.
Look at it!
So cute.
He's so cute. And the fox one's very similar. The fox one's like a similar, and I think the bat ones. I think Leaf has done his video on that, and the bat ones are really chunky as well.
Yes, basic. This is so this here at the I don't know what I'm
new tree.
With my finger. So this up here is the new pine that we're getting, and then we're getting all of
cursor. You can move your cursor, can't you?
Yeah.
There you go. Move your cursor.
These are all the new branches and stuff. We're getting branches and dead trees, and like this is a new plant. This is a new plant. These are new plants. Like we're getting 200 items with this pack.
Can I just say as well, what annoyed me today on a Discord was I was just scrolling through it looking, and people were arguing over whether that was a real tree, a real named dead tree, or just a dead branch. And I was like, why does it matter? It looks amazing.
See, you see the big dead tree here behind this pumpkin. Also, this
I
pumpkin
love the way
is
the ivy. I love the way the ivy like goes down the tree. And I'm so looking forward to that. And I love the foxgloves. And let's just talk about the foliage for a second with this new pack. Because let's just talk about that. Because
it's so good. It's so
oh my
good.
god, look at the pumpkin.
Isn't he great?
Look, zooming on the statues. I'm gonna have these everywhere. We're gonna make a hyper fantasy zoo, and these are just gonna be everywhere. Look at it. And can we talk about? It's so Planko, right? Basic, you've hit it on the head. Look at the fire lanterns we're getting.
Right?
I mean, even in Valheim we don't have that. Like, come on.
And
this
look at this
amazing.
tree that we're getting. This is I've seen at least 3 or 4 variations that are very different of this new pine that we're getting. It's so good.
Look at him. Look at the wombat. Can I just say, it's so clever. It's a wombat and they've put bat wings on it. That for me is life. That's everything I need in my life.
That I didn't even get that.
Have you not even seen it? You see it clearer in the trailer, right? And they've actually put bat wings on the wombat.
So good. And then I'll wait for the stream to catch up for you, but we'll look at this screenshot of the little town.
I know basic spires. I know, like I was literally
and
when we saw the spires.
Yeah, a lot of it is like it's just generic building stuff. Like they obviously have it themed out here, but you could use it. Like how long have we been waiting for that little cone roof?
Do you say cone roof?
Cone roof, yeah.
Cone roof.
Like look at this little town set. Like sure, the picnic tables and benches. Nobody's gonna use those. Like those, they're ridiculous. But you know, for a fun little, if you want to do like a fantasy like Halloween build, sure. But like the rest of it is useful, like all this rustic wood.
Or
and...
if you wanted to do like a bug area, and you wanted to do like like your bug house, and then like the spider's web bench and stuff like that, that would fit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you could.
I know.
Put it in
See,
there.
Look at me.
And like the
this
rustic
is why
wood
we need
pieces,
a girl game of chat.
And the fallen leaves. Like, how long have y'all been bitching we don't have fallen leaves? Like, Frontier's literally just trying to give everybody what they asked for in front, and everybody's just be grumpy about it. Like, it's ridiculous. People are dumb.
Yeah, the mushrooms are amazing. The spires are amazing.
Yeah.
Like, the fence is amazing as well. And the path. I mean, that path is basically blatantly ripped straight from Planco.
I love the new path. I love. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, Leaf. So these tables are huge.
Leaf. I think that they're restaurant tables. I think that's why. I think they're restaurant tables.
I think that's what they are.
Yeah, I think that's why they're so big.
Do you think? Oh, I would love a giant how do you even say it? Tarantula. Tarantulosaurus.
Tarantulosaurus Rex.
Yeah,
so good. Like these signs, like these rustic wood and metal pieces. I'm waiting.
They're new pieces, aren't they?
They are new pieces. Yeah, and the little fat bats.
Oh my god,
so good. And like this derpy little. I think the stream hasn't caught up for you yet, but I'm zooming in on the derpy little fox statue.
Oh my god.
So good. I love it so. It makes me so happy on the inside. Like, I know it's not realistic or whatever, but I love it. And for kids areas and playgrounds and stuff, like,
he's so cute.
Oh
he's so good. God. And the arrows. Do we think the arrows are like different wooden shaped pieces, or do you think it's just one arrow?
I think it's 3 different pieces.
I was thinking it was 3 different pieces.
4 different pieces, yeah. Yeah.
Is that a well? Where's a well? Well. Where's the well?
I don't know what these really, I don't know if they're flowers or what. I don't know. They're a little sus. I'm not going to lie. I'll wait for the stream to catch up so you can see it. I'm going to call them sus flowers. I don't know what they are, but, just saying.
The sus flowers. I want to see the sus flowers. Why can't I see sus flowers? Which one did you mean by the sus flowers? Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know what those are, but we're getting them. Also, this bridge is functional. I'm just pointing this out.
Right, like only you would see Harry. Only you and Harry would notice that.
Yes, Basic, it's a bridge. This bridge, and it's functional by the looks of it. So that's very exciting.
Oh my god, I've never noticed that.
Mhm.
Is that new?
Yeah, that's with the pack.
Can we not get like a screenshot without the writing on it?
No.
Oh.
Stupid.
And the mushrooms are all different colours. Like they're flexi colour.
They are.
100%.
And the flowers, what are they? The fox.
The foxgloves. They're
flexi
colour because they're so different
for
colours.
Sure.
Yeah. And all that wood is like rusticy wood.
Little foxy fox back here.
I know.
Back. Oh, so cute.
It's so amazing.
Yeah, like.
Leaf's gonna make a new video now of all the things we've pointed out that he didn't point out in his video. He's like, "Damn you, gamer girls!
We notice things."
He's like, "Duh! We're girls. We're women. We see things. We see things." See, what's gonna be on the climbing stuff? I mean, which animals?
I'm wondering if
I mean, that's a thing for foxes. I mean, is that are they saying the foxes are going to be climbing?
Or do they have like
the raccoon?
With the raccoon?
Could it be for the raccoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. And like this raccoon picture, there's so much new stuff in here. Like all the new plants. You see the new tree, the cute little baby raccoon. Like,
are they baby raccoons?
I think this one's a baby.
Yeah, they're the babies.
One.
And can we talk about the doors? Like, we've got a pork cutlass there.
Oh my gosh, so
like we're gonna be able to make like We're gonna make the dungeons.
Poison Blade is gonna become.
He's gonna be like literally all over this.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be all over it.
Yeah, it's bad.
And I'm wondering if
these new lanterns and stuff, so good.
Oh my, yeah.
So good.
Amazing. Ridiculously good. And the all the ivy.
Oh
and
yes, the ivy. Oh my god, it's so good.
I'm wondering if there's like a balcony bit somewhere in one of the pictures. I mean, is that going to be pre-built, or is that going to be like a piece that we put in, or is it going to be? And the kind of the plants, I'm wondering if they're different colors as well, like they're flexi color or not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They look
the climbing ones.
I think the leaves on the ground maybe are even, because they are definitely a few shades. Now, some of this is the Virginia creeper that we already have. But yeah, some of it, like, I'm wondering if the leaves on the ground are not flexi color. Like, yeah. So we'll inch through this trailer now.
Oh yeah, this is the size of the box.
Yeah, that was the size of the box.
Like a big box.
But yeah, in this trailer too, like, we see all 4 habitat animals in this trailer.
Oh yeah, you do. You see every animal. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Harry. It's kind of like a build on the European theme, but it's kind of a bit more of a spooky vibe. Hey,
MS Queen, welcome in. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, so like, you see this little tiny skunk. Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's there, isn't he? I don't know if anybody else has noticed him. I agree, the foxgloves.
Oh my god.
I don't know if anybody can see the skunk, and they're so tiny. And that's the other thing that's kind of annoying me a little bit, is people moaning about the animals that we're getting, and people wanted these tiny animals. They wanted these kind of derpy animals that are like not part of a zoo, like not the big ticket items, and you're getting them, and now you're moaning about them.
Yeah, for 2 years, all we've heard is, we have all these big ticket animals, but most realistic zoos are all these little small filler animals. So they're like, here's a whole pack of filler animals, and everyone's like, there's no big ticket animals in it. Like, shut up. Like, pick a lane. Pick a lane, bruh. Like, they can't give us everything in every pack. So, like, you don't like it, make it yourself, okay? Watch Leaf's tutorials, learn how to mod, make it yourself. Stop complaining.
Yeah, learn how to mod.
Like, oh my god. You know what? I love small, dumpy, little derpy filler animals. So this pack is amazing. Look at this tiny little skunk. This is $11 worth of content right here. This little bitty skunk.
Yeah. I like the way they've put the grass through the path as well. I just have to say that for Frontier. Whoever's making these now is looking at builders and going, right, okay, we need to step out of game here.
They are definitely doing better.
What's
and, like,
the web standing up? That's the
rusty...
bench, basic. That's the bench.
Yeah, that's the bench. These rusty metal pieces are amazing. These are, like, we're going to use these in everything. Like,
I mean, yeah, are they the path? Because the path seems to have different, like, edges to it, because that's a different fence to what we've just had.
I also want to point out, I gotta go back for a second. Look at this decal of the skunk. It's so good.
Yeah.
Like, we needed more of those realistic ones, and it looks like above it there's a moon decal. So, like, there's going to be a lot of stuff in here that's going to be useful beyond themed out Halloween events and zoos. Yeah.
And I think people will eventually do it. I know, look at the skunk. Look at the wombat! Did you see his bat wings?
There he is.
You see his bat wings?
But right here, Harry, do you see the actual wombat? We actually see him. Look at this fat little...
Yeah, Harry's asked where's the wombat in the trailer other than the statue.
It's right beside the statue. Y'all were just too busy looking at the stupid...
You're all just too busy moaning and bitching that you're not getting, what was it? What's everybody want? Freaking Tasmanian devil.
Yeah.
That you haven't seen it.
Also,
there's the wombat.
This is a crepuscular pack. They even in the description of the pack went as far as to say that it's a crepuscular pack. So that's not saying that we won't get a nocturnal pack later on.
Yeah, like, exactly. Basic. I think we've had candles for a while. I think they came with a European pack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
If I'm right. I feel like they did. But look at the pumpkin that's kind of like disheveled at the front as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Basic is the same as Drew, and he's going to have to reinstall the game here so he can play the pack.
Yeah.
That's also what makes me excited about any pack, is that, like, we're gonna see everybody again, right? Like, Drew is gonna reinstall Planet Zoo, and he's gonna come make 4 exhibits for us. Like, it's gonna be a great time. You know?
Do you remember when Drew was building that back? It always happens with these packs. Oh, Marlon, we're never going to end. We never end, me and Bull. If we're not on stream, we're chatting shit on WhatsApp to each other. It never ends, right?
All day yesterday, it was just us.
All day yesterday was us sending each other voice notes back all day. But yeah, what was I saying about Drew? Oh yeah, he was building his Batcave. It always happens that somebody, it's usually Estan, but it's either Estan or Drew, one of them is building something and then it comes into the pack. It's like literally like, boom, this is the next one we're getting. And Drew was struggling with that Batcave and now he's getting one. So there's no excuse, Drew. We know you'll listen.
My favorite tweet about it was when they announced that they were getting new skirts for around the maps, and Rudy was like, guess who just spent 15 hours making a custom skirt for their suit? And I was like, that is the most Planet Zoo thing to ever happen. You spent 15 hours, and then they're like, here you go, here's this thing that probably should have been base game. Here you go.
I mean, are all these trees new?
This one in the middle is new. And I think this is another one. These dead trees are all new. And there seems to be like a few different kind of pieces to them. So that's super exciting.
Is the grass new? Like this dead kind of yellowy grass as well? Because I can't recall that. I know we've had long grass before, but...
I'm thinking we have one like this, but I think it might be a mod. So I'm not going to say if it is or not. Because I have so many mods, I don't know what's real and what's not real.
Leaf will be able to tell us in a minute who'll go. No, I'll go.
Because we have dry Dringas, but I don't know if that's a mod or if that's actual. Yeah. Also, these little rocks. I don't know if we have these teeny tiny little rocks.
These little tiny kind of clumps of rock.
Frontier should hire you in the marketing sector.
Could you imagine? We should do their streams for them. God, we should be the one. Me and you. Leaf says they added it in the last update.
Thank you, Leaf. But these might be in the new update too. We did get those tiny faux rocks. That might be what those are. Just colored really well.
Maybe, but I don't know if they are.
These skunk and raccoon statues, I love them. I don't care that they're not realistic statues. I love them. I love everything about them. I wish they made the plushes to just be these little statues because they're so good. They're so derpy and so good, and I love them.
Oh my god, look at, I've just caught up. Oh yeah, I've just noticed the skunk one on the left hand side. So opposite the raccoon. Cute. So I've just noticed him. That is so cute.
Also, tell me I don't need this lady's pants.
You don't need this lady's what?
This lady's pants are the best thing in Planet Zoo I've ever seen. Oh man, I love her. I love her. She's styling. I love it. I love it. Also, look at these ivy pieces that fit along this tree.
Yeah, all this ivy stuff is new. Yeah. And I don't know how it's going to twist along or whatever, but it's always so watching. Raccoon Statues always watching. I wonder if that's just the raccoon's head. Is it going to be like separate pieces? Because that's just like his head.
Yeah, I mean maybe, but I just love that they just hit them like they're just like peeking around.
And these lanterns are amazing, and they're not just stuck on the wooden things either because they're in other builds.
Yeah, like the stand that the lantern is on and the lantern are clearly two different pieces.
Yeah, they are. Oh my god!
The fox one is.
Look at the fox.
It's something. I mean,
it's like
fun.
It looks like the thing I like about these statues are, and I know a lot of people have moaned about them because they're not like exact statues of the animals, but I like the fact they're kind of like, this is like a werewolf fox. Yeah. And I can't get over with the little bat wings. I can't. That was just so, one bat with bat wings. That was everything to me. That was my life. I was like, literally, I'm also, done. This is everything I need.
This is the other one that nobody noticed, is you see the little fox.
Yeah, you do.
Just his bum. But, I mean, he's not as fluffy as I thought he would be. But maybe this is a baby. Who knows?
Maybe.
If we don't like him, then Leaf can make the remake of using his model. But You know what?
We'll just use
They're in
a Leaf
game.
mod.
They're in game, so that means they'll have their own foxy sounds and animations. Because
there he
as
is.
so good as the mods are, the thing is they don't have animations and sounds to match the in-game animals. So now,
and I think, yeah. And I think that because the stream just kind of caught up for me. That fox. I mean, I have foxes here, like literally at my house. They're like, and they're quite scruffy and scrawny animals. I don't want a polished red fox that looks like something out of Welcome to Mr. Fox's House, whatever what's that book called? What's it called?
I have
the
no
one
idea.
with like the fox one.
But yeah,
Leaf did a build for it, right?
We have red foxes here, but they're not like Disney fluffy red foxes. They're wild red foxes. Like
they're not. And I think if somebody moans and if these are like bright orange red foxes, I'll be like, that's not a red fox because they're not that color.
Yeah.
So
and two, I couldn't remember where I seen it in one of the announcements, maybe on Steam or something. The red foxes will have like the red, the white, the gray, the piebald, like all of the variations.
That's it, Harry. Fantastic Mr. Fox.
So like that's super exciting. Like they'll have so many different coat colors. Like,
but foxes do. They do have so many different coat colors. Yeah. That just because they're a red fox doesn't mean they're necessarily red.
And I'm excited for in the future if they add that piebald to like more and more animals.
Well, they will do. So it's like, I mean, look at the new mechanics that we're kind of getting in this game. We're getting flying mechanic. And we're getting piebald. Like, come on. I mean...
And the educators holding the animals.
And we haven't even talked about
God.
Yet.
So, oh my God, I hope in my heart that they hold these little bats.
Oh yeah.
So good. Yeah. Like, we've wanted that since release.
And also, it says that animals can sit on the shoulder. What other animal, apart from a bird, sits on a freaking shoulder? I mean, other animals do, obviously, but come on.
Well, and
give me new birds.
You know that also means that they're gonna put those big boa constrictors over their shoulder, and it's setting up for birds. This whole pack is setting up for birds.
Yeah. So definitely, beyond a doubt.
Yeah. The only thing I will say I don't like about this fence is that it has, like, this one missing fleur-de-lis thing every now and then. It makes me a little bit crazy.
But is that because that's kind of more sectional? That's how it is? Yeah. Or is that the fence that itself hurts?
It's definitely pieces because it's not 100% perfectly lined up.
Yeah.
So I think it's pieces and that's just the way it's set up. And they put it end to end instead of, like, squishing them together and overlaying them a little bit so that it wouldn't have that gap. But I hope that it's not like a fence and that's the gaps that we get.
I don't think it would be. Can we just talk about the eyes as well? The spooky eyes.
You know what?
Can we just discuss the spooky eyes?
I tried so hard in my last Night House build to recreate this exact same thing because I wanted like little eyes that stuck out of the walls as like wall decoration. So like this is so fun to me. So fun. Yeah. I love it.
True MS Queen, 100%. They do have this. Frontier does have this great marketing style that we kind of like love to speculate and guess. And I mean, Leaf was on it. He knew we were going to have like nocturnal nighttime, and that's basically what we've got.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, Frontier knows how to string it out and tweak it out and stuff like that.
Well, they definitely know their community. Like they get it.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, they do. And also, can I just say, Frontier are as well, with this, to me, they are making Planco players excited because as everybody who has ever played Planco will say, this is Spooky Pack. Mm-hmm. This is what this is. The railings, everything. And this is them going, like, hello, we've not forgotten Planco. You know, it's that kind of thing going on.
Exactly.
Right, so look at these stalactites. Yeah. Look at these stalactites that were there. Like, they're what's in the Batcave.
Yeah, and so they're obviously placeable pieces, but I'm just going back here a second because you can see we're also getting like non-carved pumpkin plants on the edge of this path, and these new windows in the back. These new windows with like the like crosshatch painting.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. So good.
I know. Like I was watching the trailer where you were at work yesterday, and every time I was like, oh my god, have you seen these windows?
But yeah, these stalactites and stalagmites are so good, and I think they're obviously placeable items. And
yeah, they have to be.
We've needed something like that for so long, and you know what these are going to be? These are going to be even better mud walls. Like let's give Haribo a week, and we're going to have the best mud walls you've ever seen. That's really what this is exciting about it. Like, also, there's been a couple times where I think we're getting a new door, but I can't tell if it is a new door or
we
if
are
it's the
100% getting a new door. You can see it in one of the... Maybe when you get to like the little town... The town bit, you can see it if you zoom in, and it's like a really nice wooden door, and there's like a wooden part around it. So we are getting new doors as well as part of this set. 100%.
Yeah, like this whole cave making thing, I love it. Also, like, shout out to whoever at Frontier made this map. Like, they did a good job.
They've obviously been watching Leaf.
There, you can see the door in the background behind the raccoon at the very, very end. Yeah. The door you're talking about that's kind of like rounded, like it's a very medieval looking door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, is the mist new? Do we have a lot of mist now, or is that going to be a new effect that we get as well?
I'm not sure. I know we have like the waterfall mist, and
we have the waterfall mist, but this looks like a different kind of mist.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll get a new one. We'll see. I'm excited for this pack. Like, I know everybody's being like a Debbie Downer about it, but I don't know. I like it. I'm excited. I think Frontier has like made a pretty serious effort to give us the things we want, and people just want to moan about it. Like, all 5 of these animals were on the meta wish list.
Yeah, they were, and they were high up that wish list as well. I remember when people were like, oh, I wish we could have raccoons. And then they were like, oh, when whatever pack it was, they're like, oh, what? It's so ridiculous that they've missed wombats out. Well, they're giving it you now. Like, come on. And like, now they're like...
Wombat, raccoon, and skunk were like the most wanted animals for mods, too. Because they're like, we need these animals. And then Frontier was like, here you go. And everyone's like, dude, that's stupid. We don't want these guys. What are you doing? Like, can you guys just stop. Just, you know what? Go get $1 million, make your own zoo game then, okay? Don't buy it. There you go. There's the option. Don't buy it. Just don't buy it.
I can't remember who posted it on the Discord, but they were like, can we have a naked skunk? I only noticed it because Leaf put up about himself for it, and I was like, guys, no, we're not doing that.
Here, you shut up. We needed a fox so bad.
Right, but you see, Harry understands what, like, with me, I don't see why we don't have foxes in zoos in the UK because they're everywhere. It's like when the badger came out. It's like why would we have badgers? We cull badgers in the UK. They're like vermin.
Right.
You know why they're not in a zoo? But I understand that people across the other world do. Exactly. Yeah.
Like, people put moose in zoos, and we hit them on the road with our car. Like,
see,
who cares?
I can't wait to see a real life moose. You need to take me to see a moose when I come out to Canada, because I'm telling you now, I need to see a moose. I need one in my life. I need to pet one. I don't think they are. I think you're making out that mooses are... I mean, foxes can be terrifying, you know? When you hear them screaming and barking, they're like... They wake me up in the middle of the night when they're at it. I'm like, shut up!
There is a really crappy, non-ethical roadside zoo here that I don't know if they still had them, but they had like 2 moose babies for a while, and because it's a super unethical roadside zoo, you can like stick your hands through the fence and pet the animals. So you could pet a moose that way.
I'm gonna pet a moose. I'm doing it.
It's happening.
When I come to Canada, it's happening.
It's deal.
And then we'll stream it live on YouTube for you all.
Stream it live on YouTube. Claire gets killed by a moose.
And Bolt's gonna bareback ride it.
Hey, when I was young, here's a little really Canadian story for you. When I was little, we raised a baby moose in our barn.
Oh, shut up. No, you did not.
Yeah, we did, because its mom got caught in our fence and died. And then, of course, like were sad about that. So we took the little baby and we raised it in our barn.
Oh, what happened to it? Where is it now?
Well, it wasn't afraid of people, so it just got shot like a few years later because it was just like in somebody's garden. Like, what's up, brah? Like wasn't scared of people at all because we bottle fed a moose, and that's what happens because you should probably like phone the proper authorities when that happens, but we don't need that in our lives.
Okay, yeah, we don't need to talk about anything illegal here.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Agree. Yeah, MS Queen, 100%. More small animals, because everybody talk about, I want a petting zoo and da-da-da-da. Well, you're kind of getting that. I mean, I don't know what it's like to pet a skunk. I never have, or a wombat. But these are the smaller, derpier animals that everybody wanted. So deal with it.
I would love an entire pack, like animal pack, 8 animal pack of just dumpy little filler animals. Because no zoo can afford to have a whole zoo full of these like big ticket carnivores and huge herbivores. Like, who's affording to feed these things? Nobody. They got skunks and raccoons and lizards and stuff that like you could realistically have as a pet, because no zoo can afford the space or the food for these animals. Like, most of zoos are like birds and small mammals.
Yeah. 1,000,000%. And now they're giving us birds and small mammals, and and
they're gonna moan about it. They are.
The anniversary animal will be. Wombats feel very coarse, do they? Wombats feel like a retriever, like a golden retriever. Skunks feel like a golden retriever, like as the dog. That's what they feel. Is that true, Harry?
They also poop square.
What, wombats?
Yeah, their poop is square. Don't ask me how I know that, but they do. Also, this broken ass windmill that we're getting is the most S-Dan piece.
Oh my god! I mean, is that going to be just one?
I think it's
thing.
one piece.
Do you think?
I think it's one piece.
One piece? Is that like the when they did the European pack and they did the bridge?
Yeah, I think
it's like
one.
Several things, but it makes one piece.
Yeah. CKM ideas of what the anniversary animal will be. I don't know. I don't work at it.
Birds, probably.
Birds.
And then everybody will moan.
But we get like one, right?
You haven't given us the one-eyed, one-legged
it's gonna be
doodle bird.
It's gonna be the rare striped winged Vietnamese mouse. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Maybe it's the Tasmanian devil.
Maybe.
You ever think about that? No, all you did was whine.
But there must be a reason why they're not making Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, I mean they might. I'm sure it'll fit in somewhere in a pack. But this is what I mean about the microtransactions. Like, they're missing out on so much money, because what they could do is say like, oh, for $1 you can download this Tasmanian devil. Like
MS Queen, you have the raccoons cackling on your back porch and you can smell skunks all the time. Harry, skunks, you haven't eaten skunk, Harry. Get out of here.
Get out of here, Harry.
Get out of here, Harry. You've never eaten a skunk.
Gross.
It tastes like pork. Why would you eat a skunk?
If you're eating pork that tastes like skunk, I think you should maybe reflect on your grocery shopping choices. Because that's not normal.
Do skunks do they really smell bad?
Only if you make them mad enough to spray, because you can get a skunk and get their glands removed and then keep them as a pet. People do that.
Shut up. You can keep a skunk as a pet.
I've looked into it. Okay. Have you seen a skunk? They're freaking cute. Okay? And they're like little cats. Like little weird cats.
They're like little disgusting smelling cats.
Yeah, right.
This is the bold pack then. You've got your raccoon, you've got your skunk. If only they'd added in a horse.
Yeah, right? Right. Just saying. You missed it. You missed it by one. Raccoon, skunk, fox, bat. What else are we getting? That's only 4.
What else are we getting? There's
the
something
other
else.
one?
What have we missed?
What have we been talking about this whole time? We missed one. What is it?
We've missed an animal.
Is
there 5 animals or only 4? The wombat, the skunk, the fox, the raccoon, and the bat. There's 5.
Okay,
Can
I just
you
can't
not count? Can you not count?
I want you to know that I was also using my fingers and still get it wrong.
I was sat here going, the wombat, on my fingers too. Yeah, it was so professional. This is why we're gamer girls. This is why we like stream all the time.
Damn, yeah, they rarely spray. Like, I think skunk spray is kind of like venom. Like, venomous animals don't want to bite you. Skunks don't want to spray you because that stuff is like energetically costly to make. So they don't want to have to make it.
Where did you used to live then when you lived between Basic and Estan? That's crazy.
I didn't know Basic and Estan lived that close together.
I think they live states apart, like literally like one state apart. But the Harrys live in between them.
Interesting. Interesting.
Do they actually jump scared each other and they always run away? Oh my god, I want a skunk.
They're so cute. So cute. So cute. And you give them like all different colors too. I wonder if the skunks will have different colors. We'll see.
You can get them in different colors?
Yeah, you can get like little white ones, little piebald ones, like little spotted ones.
You get a spotted skunk? Yeah, we're a few hours away. I thought so, Basic. Because when we've talked about
kissing all the time,
because when we've mentioned doing when we've mentioned a meetup, we've mentioned Dollywood because I know Estan's not far from that, and Basic's obviously not like horrendously far from that and stuff like that. Maybe they are kissing and we just don't know it.
They're brother husbands.
Can you see why Basic didn't allow us onto his stream the other night? Now that's why he invited the boy instead and not us.
Yeah. See, now payback because this is only girl talk. You guys have your
only
boy
girl.
Talk, your
You're not
little boy
allowed.
Talk.
Yeah, your boring boy talk about building things.
Okay, we have been ranting about this pack for like an hour, so
that's good.
Maybe we'll wrap it up, and then we'll have girly gaming time or something.
Yeah, and then when we buy the pack ourselves next week, we'll do a proper review.
Yeah, when I have to pay my hard-earned money for it.
When we pay our hard-earned money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You overrun with skunks. No, you're not the only one with the problem.
No, I don't have a problem with it at all, CJ. I don't have a problem with it at all.
Don't mention boxes because Basic gets like
that word triggers Basic, and he will come
there's
in.
two things.
Like the
two things that trigger Basic: boxes and Nickelback. If you mention either of them things, he's done.
Because one time he was stuck in a box listening to Nickelback.
With Nickelback. It's true story that. Yeah. Basic was once stuck in a box with Nickelback. Yeah. True story. Yeah. True.
He bought the box set of Nickelback CDs.
Yeah, he did. We was stuck in a box with Nickelback, listening to the box set of their CDs.
Yeah. And then it's just been wild ever since.
Ever since, I just can't talk about them. I just people. I wonder if people like us talking shit because that's all we ever do.
You know what? We'll just make it a regular thing where we just come on and talk shit for an hour. Because if they could have listened to our raving yesterday,
oh my god,
on all the people that were complaining about this damn pack, like.
You know, the thing is though, like this pack will come out, and then people will go, "Oh my god, it's the best pack that's ever been out."
Yeah. Well, they did that with Europe.
It's the best thing ever.
Everyone's
they did it with Europe.
Nobody wants a Europe pack, and it's like the best pack out of all of them. Like, also, like, you know what zoos have every year? Super themed Halloween events.
Super themed Halloween.
Every time.
Because Estan said that.
Yeah.
Estan was saying that. He was like saying
the zoo is like the most like generic zoo thing you could imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, Halloween and Christmas stuff. I mean, nobody moaned when the Arctic... Well, they did moan when the Arctic Pack came out, but they didn't moan like about getting the Christmassy stuff.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Arctic Pack, we get to find out what happened to Birdie.
What do you mean? What happened to Birdie?
Because this is also the first career scenario we get.
Oh my god, I forgot that.
Since Birdie disappeared.
What's going on in the free update? So we've got a new career thing. We're getting the skins.
Also, I'm just saying.
Harry needs this to be a regular thing.
Do we
want
to get?
You want to hear me in bold for a regular thing?
Harry, you want to get into some serious conspiracy stuff? Okay. This is called the Twilight Pack. It is the career zoo is based in Transylvania. Bernie has disappeared. This new zoo guy that's supposed to be our friend is a vampire, okay, who lives in Transylvania, and he has bit Bernie. Hashtag Twilight, okay? We're gonna have another little love triangle, just like Bella and Edward and Jacob. It's happening. It's happening.
You always have these crazy theories. That make me laugh so much.
He's a vampire now. That's what.
Yeah, Halloween has just started at local zoos everywhere. Everywhere it started.
Every zoo has like a Halloween event and a Christmas event.
Yeah, they do.
And ours has a Valentine's Day event too, where you get to, it's adults only. You get like.
I'm sorry.
You
adults only Valentine's with animals.
Yeah,
Where's the stream going now?
So what it is? I've always
the stream. Valentine's with adults only with animals. I mean,
I've always wanted to go. So it's like you get drunk and they tell you about different mating practices with animals.
What? With animals?
Yeah, it's called In the Heat of the Night. It's weird. I don't know if they show you animal porn. We don't know.
What zoo is that
at? The Calgary Zoo. At the Calgary Zoo every year for Valentine's Day.
You are not taken to a Calgary Zoo when I come out there. It's not happening.
For Valentine's Day, we're going to go together.
We're not.
Bold has written many a Bernie fanfic, okay? You don't know. You don't know about my Bernie fanfic.
Bold, you don't know. Don't talk to Bold about fanfic. That triggers her.
Yeah.
20 Zoo men certainly love those parking lots. Oh my god, MS Queen, they do. Parking lots and backstage areas.
They do. They love it. They love it.
And they love moaning about things being too big because they don't know about size themselves. Is this where we sign off now? We've talked about animal mating in zoos and men not liking size and backstage areas.
You know that TikTok trend that's like, I'll be damned. And they'll be like, oh, that book is too thick. And you'll like measure how big the book is. You're like, I'll be damned. Yeah. So I just want to do that TikTok, but with the size of this bat enclosure.
A lot of zoos do a V-Day event where you name a bug after your ex and feed it to the animals. Can I not just take my ex and feed him to the animals?
I love that so much.
They're so proud of they are. They are MS Queen. They're so proud of showing us assistance.
Yeah.
Harry, you need to bring up Bold's Valentine's Day event to Chester Zoo. and then you need to request that she flies over and she's the one that does it.
And I'll read from my Bernie fanfic too. My vampire love story.
The Valentine's Day. The mating habits of... When I see this now advertised at Chester Zoo, I'll be like, oh my god, here we go.
Do you think that this is why Frontier doesn't give me keys?
Yeah, I mean, earlier when you said Frontier should have made us... No, they shouldn't.
No.
They don't want us. They don't want us.
One time...
This is why.
One time, Tim said, yeah, we'll give you a key. Just go over and apply on Keymailer and we'll make sure you get one. And then they immediately hit decline. And I will never let Tim live it down.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't actually make that choice, so it wasn't me. I'm like, bullshit, you told me. I signed up for Keymailer. I went over there, okay, I hit request, and you went, no.
It's just,
Yeah.
Whatever. Get out of it. They didn't want to see you making a Valentine's Day fanfic.
Right.
Bernie Twilight.
It's because of the fan art that was alongside it. That's why. I got a cease and desist. They were like, this is a family game. Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Hilarious.
Anyway,
it's so funny.
We're wrapping it up. Be sure to read the Bernie Goodwin vampire fanfic that I will be releasing next week. Complete with cover art, which is actually just a picture of Leaf in a wig. The Leaf cake in a wig. Yeah.
With some vampire fangs.
Yeah, with some dollar store fangs.
That's it.
Be ready
Done.
to post. Yeah, it's true. All right. Well, everybody, say goodbye to Claire and thanks for coming to Girl Talk with us. And if you have any ideas of what we should Girl Talk about next, feel free to tell us, and we might not ignore you.
We might ignore you. We just go and rant.
Right. But we just like to rant about things because whose opinion is least wanted in this world? Ours. But we're gonna give it to you anyway. Okay?
Yeah.
It's happening.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
Goodbye!
Okay. Goodbye.